Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Frank's Handyman. Today you're going to be looking at various little projects. Right now what he's doing here, he's going to be moving a lamp that was there on that well, if you see that little hole, he's going to move it to the X mark right here, but he's going to have to cut up another little square piece right here just because there's 2x4s on top, so it's going to be hitting and it's going to be really difficult to take that whole little cable and move it across. So he's going to be doing this little hole right here to have easier access. But we're also going to be finishing up some little small details here where we put the tile. If you haven't seen the previous video how we put this tile, check it out, it's pretty cool. We're also going to be, like I mentioned, just doing a small detail here. He's just kind of up a little bit here just so it's able to fit because they weren't fitting. So he's going to be doing it to the majority of the outlets here, and then he's just going to be putting the caps. Today we're also going to be having another video. Half of it is going to be us doing as well as another tile, but it's going to be at a chimney area in a different house, so it's pretty cool to also see. So today you're also going to be looking at another project that we're going to be doing besides this one. So right now, like I said, he's just going to finishing up putting all the caps here, and then also just doing some small cuts, that way it's able to fit a lot better. And now this is the size of the lamp, how big it's going to be. So he's just drawing the outline of it, and then he's just going to cut it up to be a little bit bigger, that way it fits. We're going to have somebody else later on come patch all of this other excess holes, like I mentioned, because we're going to be moving it. Right now he's just going to be putting the cable across, and then he's going to screw part of the lamp together. He's not going to do the whole thing because it's going to, you'll see here in a bit that it's going to, you know, hit that other little square hole, and if we put the whole lamp, they're not going to be able to practically patch it. So right now he's just going to move the wire while the other colleague is going to be putting some of the trim here. So he's just going to be doing those cuts to put some of the trim around. And right here, this is what I mentioned. You could see if he puts it, screws it on super tightly, then it's gonna be practically in the way where they're gonna patch it. So he just left it like that for now until they're able to have somebody else come patch it, and then they're gonna put the whole lamp together. But right now they're gonna be putting all the trim, and you're gonna be looking at how they do all the angle cuts here. As you guys can see, this is how the trim is going to be coming along. All he has to do after that was just to nail it. And then, like I mentioned, we're also going to be doing another project in this house right here. We're going to be putting some backsplash here on this wall, and also going to be putting some tile. These ones already come in big pieces. They're not individual pieces of tile, so it's going to be a whole different little project here on how he's going to be doing the cuts. So what he's going to be doing here is just drawing practically all the measurements with a pencil here, that way he knows when he takes it out to cut it where he's going to be doing all the cuts. If you see here, this is the machine that he's going to be using. You have to put water in it, otherwise the blade gets really damaged otherwise if you don't. So right now you're going to be looking at just how the vents in this whole project, how he does the cuts, and it's pretty straightforward as far as, you know, looking what they're going to be doing, just putting the backsplash and then adding all the tile. And as you guys can see here, he's made quite the progress. He's also putting some spacers in between some of them. If there has, you know, the majority of these don't need spacers because, like I said, they're big, they're pretty big pieces, so they're not individual little pieces. So the majority of them won't need spacers. But if it is in between the bigger sections, then you do have to put some spacers on there. At this point, he's practically almost done. What he has to do after this is we have to wait till it fully dries, and then tomorrow we'll come back and put all the sealer. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Keep watching it till the end so you could just see the whole scope of how it ended up looking. I hope you guys enjoyed the rest of the day and hope to see you tomorrow.